What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Durbin Compound. If you haven't met me already, my name is Devin Durbin. I am standing beside my friend now. I was going to say longtime friend, but we haven't been longtime friends. My new friend from Always Up Too Late. If you want to see his channel, it's down below in the description. His name is Jonathan, and we've become good friends. And I figured since he was over here today, we were shooting a couple collab videos. Why not collab on my next tool review? Because we're going to do it a little different than I usually do it. So, as always, every single one of my tool reviews is based on ease of use, durability, performance, and of course the value. So what we're looking at today is this Stihl backpack sprayer. It is the SG20. By no means is this new content. This has always been out there. It's been out for a couple years. There's quite a few how-to videos on how to repair it and stuff like that. Stuff I'm not really interested in because it gets way too way too opinionated. Well, you shouldn't do it like that. You shouldn't do it like this. It's like, bro, I'm going to come out with these 4 points and make it easy. So that's what we're going to do today, and we're going to go over the backpack sprayer. Of course, the only thing that I really don't like about this when you're using it on the ground is it foams up like crazy. No matter what chemical you're putting in it, whether it's insecticide or like a pesticide, brush killer, whatever it is, it foams up too much. So even with this screen in this thing, it has a really big mouth on it. So when you open this up, it has a nice filter screen on it, but it still will foam like crazy. So where you have to let it settle while you're filling it. So you might fill up 2 gallons, and it's kind of like a bucket of soap when you're washing your car. It like suds over, and you're like, oh, I'm done. And then halfway through the bucket, it's only filled up about 1 gallon of water. So same concept with this. It foams up. You got to let it settle, foam it up again. And this thing will make a man out of you if you fill it up with 5 gallons. Because we were talking about five times, usually any kind of fuel or liquid is right around 6-7 pounds per gallon. So you're looking at least 35 to 40 gallons depending on what you're doing. Well, that doesn't even make sense. That 40 to 50 gallons, or 40 to 50 pounds. 40 to 50 pounds. 40 to 50 pounds. Or 45, 50, whatever. So this thing does get incredibly heavy. So I'm basically gonna go over the basic operation. I'm going through with it with the reason I did this was because the ease of use on this thing is incredibly simple. So that's why I have Jonathan here. I'm going to show him how to use it, and it's ridiculously easy, just like that. So I'm going to have you put it on. Put it on. It's just like a backpack. The sprayer goes in your right hand. Then the lever goes in your left hand, the pump lever. So basically, when you put this on, you put it on like a backpack, and then you're pumping up the pressure with your left hand while spraying with your right hand. So too easy. So go ahead and put it on, and you can step over that or whatever you want to do. Go ahead and put that bad boy on. Now, one thing I didn't talk to Jonathan about before he actually put this on and kept it right here. Okay, so let's see what he says about it. I hope you can read that. We'll do it again. I hope you can read that. So we'll see what he says about the backpack sprayer. What do you think?
I think it's I mean, it's not the most comfortable thing.
Oh, look at that. So one thing I put on my piece of paper is it's extremely uncomfortable. Okay, so that worked out in my favor. So I'm like, awesome video so far.
I can't really, it doesn't seem like it's a really nice place because the back isn't completely flat and the straps are, I mean, they're kind of like cheap backpack straps.
Yeah, it's like an old JanSport backpack.
That's what it feels like. There's not a lot of padding stuff in it, but I mean, this isn't full, but I think if it were full, it would be
It has just over 1 gallon in it.
Okay, so if we add 5 times that, then it would be even more. Even more bulky and kind of...
It will make a man out of you.
Yeah, for sure.
So then this lever comes down like this. Hold on. I don't know why this thing is binding up on me. Oh, it's because the pressure's full. It's because I already pumped it up when I was messing with it.
Got it.
So if you just pull the wand, you could spray one of these cracks in the garage because it has pesticide in it. Let's go ahead and spray it. Let a little bit of that pressure out. You can spray it full bore, it doesn't matter. So That's literally how easy it is to use.
Wow.
I don't think the ease of use could get any better than that.
No, yeah. I think
So as far as ease of use in this machine, I'm gonna go with a 10 on it because there's really nothing that, I mean, other than it being a pain in the butt to operate with the hand pump, it really isn't that hard to use. Fill it up with water, put the nozzle on, and pull the handle. So I'm going to give it a 10 on ease of use. Now let's go into another thing with the comfort of it. That's also in the ease of use because it's really not easy to use on your shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, it's been on for maybe a minute or two or something, and I mean, it feels. I'm already starting to feel it as like there's something on there. So I mean,
you're already sore.
I mean, it's starting to. Yeah, I think a day of doing this would certainly be uncomfortable.
Oh man, I don't even think you could do a day. I can go through two full 5 gallons before I'm done. I can't do it anymore. My shoulders are hurting. It's incredibly uncomfortable. So that's the only qualm I have with the thing, other than the natural foaming up of this stuff. So all right, you can take it off.
Sure.
That worked out really well for me. So let's go over durability. So this thing. It's pretty darn durable. Most of the parts, well, all of the parts for the most part are plastic. There's a couple metal braces on here. I might actually one day replace these straps with something that's really nice and padded.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that you can get much more comfortable because it is a big plastic back to it, so it doesn't really have any padding on the back of it. So it's literally just a plastic frame against your back. If you're an old military guy, you can relate it straight to an old Alice pack that has the metal frame in it. That's exactly what it feels like when it's on your back. So as far as the durability, you really can't mess this thing up. I mean, it's a big, thick plastic frame, big plastic tub, big rubber line. I think it's really, really durable. All of the connections are really are crimped connections instead of like a hose clamp with a worm clamp. So I think the durability is definitely there. I'm going to go with probably a 9 on that because of the whole the frame on the one side with the pump could be a lot beefier because once you're really pumping on it, you can feel it kind of twist and flex. So that's the only reason I'm going to go with a lower rating on that. Now we're going to go outside and I'm going to operate the unit, and Jonathan's going to tape me, or he's going to videotape me, whatever. And I don't know why that sounded weird. I was like, nope, that's not the word. But videotape me, whatever. He's going to record me using it. We're going to go over the performance and a few talking points about it, why we're outside, and then we'll come back. We'll wrap it up with a quick value and in the video there. So I'm going to put it on. Let's go outside and check it out.
Perfect.
All right, so let's go over and spray some things on the foundation. I'll show you exactly how it works. All right. Okay, so as far as performance goes on this, I've got to give it a pretty darn good one on the performance. This thing is easy to use. All I'm doing is spraying along the foundation here. This is just regular insecticide, and I'll also spray up towards my logs to keep the insects out of my logs on the very bottom row. So the long wand will allow me to get into areas that I otherwise wouldn't be able to. And then once I can crouch down with it, can do all kinds of things with it. We'll keep going here. I do spray my property a lot for bugs because I do not like cobwebs and things like that, especially up around these logs and in the ends of them. So this allows me to get up on here, and now I can spray each and every little thing here. So as far as performance goes, I mean, you really can't complain about this thing. It really does what it's supposed to, and really lets you do what you need to. Just get it done first time and do it right. Of course, like you were talking about with your pump sprayer, and you're just walking around the house, whether it's a gallon or 2-gallon pump sprayer, now you have it in your hand and you're trying to do all kinds of things. So it allows you a lot more flexibility in that regard. So yeah, I'm just walking around like I normally would. I'm gonna go up underneath these logs. I have no idea why I stepped off of the flower bed, but we'll go ahead and walk along here. I'll literally just back step as I spray. All right, sprayed my foundation there up underneath my log. Now going up underneath all of these. I'm sure someone will say, you know, have a comment about PPE and, oh, you should wear a respirator and things like that while you're spraying insecticides. Whatever. Nothing sprayed me in the face yet. So if you don't know anything about peonies, they're riddled with ants. They bring ants a lot. So as long as you spray an insecticide that is safe on plants, you just keep the ants under control. So boom, too easy, just like that. I think their performance is easily a 9. I really don't have any qualms about it. This pump is, as you can see it go up and down, it's real easy to use. Pump the pressure up, and as you go, that's just how I do it, is I'll pump while I spray. So I'll spray my retaining walls here, and as I go, I'll just pump as I spray and keep it pumped up. Okay, so now that we've gone over performance, durability, and ease of use, what we want to go over now is value. So you guys saw exactly how the sprayer worked outside, how easy it was for Jonathan to figure it out. It's really nothing to it. Don't be scared about this. The only qualm I have is comfortable. Is that it's not comfortable. This is otherwise a great unit, and right now internet price, moments before we started rolling again, 125 bucks. Oh. So yes, for a sprayer that is a lot of money, but you're spraying 5 gallons at a time. If you live on a big property like me and you need to spray at least 10, 15 gallons of whatever you're spraying, it's definitely essential to have. Spraying trees, you can turn the nozzle so that it sprays straighter in a stream.
You get further out.
Yes, and so insecticides for like bees and stuff like that, where they're up in the thing, you just pump that bad boy up, put it on stream, and you can get them 20, 25 feet.
Oh wow! So
it'll spray. It'll definitely do its job. So I think the value is really there. Do I think it's overpriced? A little bit. So that's why I'm going to give it a 7 in value, just because it is over the $100 mark. Yeah. If it was probably at the $100 mark, I would feel comfortable more putting it at a 9 or a 10. Sure. Of course, I don't think anything that you spend money on will legitimately be a 10. Right. It's like, so as far as value goes, yeah, I think we're gonna put it right at a 7. So I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I know Jonathan enjoyed making this video with me. So there's plenty more stuff coming. We've got all kinds of. I think we're kind of like. We're doing this subject, this subject, this subject, this subject. So I've got all kinds of content coming out and scheduled. So I hope you guys follow along, click subscribe, check out Jonathan's channel. He's got a whole different kind of approach to this YouTube thing going. It's more of a storytelling of his life and his upgrades on his vehicles and stuff like that. I really dig his channel. Go check it out. Link in the description below. I'll put a link to this unit. And you guys can check it out. Don't be afraid to buy one. If you're here looking for a product review on this and you're looking into buying it, I definitely recommend it. There's nothing nothing I say about it really would keep me from buying another one. Yeah. It's very easy to work on, and it's very easy to use. So I hope you guys like the video. As always, I hope to see you around next time.
See ya.
All right.